Glycemic Index is a classification of carbohydrate-rich foods based on the blood glucose rising potential. Growing evidence suggests that low glycemic index foods are very useful to prevent or to treat people with diabetes and other chronic disease conditions like cardiovascular diseases, obesity, and arthritis. So now let us see what is glycemic index. Carbohydrates forms the major portion of our daily diet. About 55 to 70% of the total kilocalories is obtained from carbohydrates. And carbohydrate influences our blood glucose the most when compared to that of protein or fat. Hence, choosing those carbohydrate foods which can digest slowly and enable a slow rise in blood glucose would be helpful in preventing and treating diabetes and other chronic diseases. Initially, we thought that all simple carbohydrates are digested and absorbed quickly, causing a quick increase in blood glucose, and that all complex carbohydrates are slowly digested and absorbed, causing a slow rise in blood glucose. But after the invention of this glycemic index concept, we found out that the so-called simple carbohydrates like fructose and sucrose containing foods has a lower GI value when compared to that of the so-called complex carbohydrate foods like rice and white bread, which has a higher GI value. Carbohydrate foods can be classified as foods with low GI value, that is, these foods have a value of 55 or low, and medium GI value foods, which means they have a value between 56 and 69, and high GI value foods, which means they have a value of 70 and above. Glucose is the reference food with which the GI value of other carbohydrate foods are usually compared. High GI foods are digested and absorbed quickly, causing a quick rise in blood glucose. This results in decreased satiety, increased hunger, and overeating. Overeating leads to obesity and eventually to diabetes and other chronic disease conditions. On the other hand, low GI foods are slowly digested and absorbed, causing a slow rise in blood glucose. This results in increased satiety, decreased hunger, and controls overeating. Hence, low GI foods are helpful in controlling the quick rise in blood glucose, thereby preventing or treating diabetes and other chronic diseases like obesity, cardiovascular diseases, and arthritis. Dietitians and clients can visit this website created by the University of Sydney to know the GI value of foods that are available throughout the world. Dietitians can create a table like this and help the clients to apply this glycemic index concept in their daily life. So to conclude, glycemic index is a very genuine concept that has to be applied in our daily life. So this can prevent us from getting various chronic disease conditions as discussed. Thank you.